Now to Zimbabwe. For most people, the weekend is meant for relaxation and family time, but not so for Zimbabweans who are spending hours in queues for fuel and other basic necessities as they try to survive the country's latest economic crisis.
Neva Piri and his brother have been up since the early hours of the morning looking for fuel. They take turns to catch up on sleep as the queue winds its way towards the pump. They are missing out on family time and are making sacrifices.
When you join a queue, you don't spare any money even for food at home because there is no guarantee that you will get fuel tomorrow, so you'd rather be safe knowing you've had enough of it. You can always make a plan about feeding my family.
Zimbabweans are devising ways to get around the shortages and controls that have been introduced to ration supplies.
The fuel attendants are saying that you can only put your fuel in the fuel tank. So we're putting our fuel in the fuel tank, and then we're having to drive away from the garage and drain the fuel so that we can go back again, join the queue and get some more fuel. So we've got to do this about 10 times to service the 10 farmers that we have come to the market.
That may take an entire day, the same amount of time residents of Mabvuku in Harare have spent waiting for cooking gas.
It's now more than 10 hours since some of the people in this queue joined it, and only now has a fresh consignment of gas been received and met with some relief and cheers. The next big question now is, has enough been brought to fill up all those tanks?
Felicia Noah's just bought 4 liters, enough to last her 3 weeks, when she may have to fork out more for the same amount.
Gas was $1.60 when I started using it. It went up to $2 and it is now $2.30. Who knows, it might be $5 by the time this crisis ends.
Back in the fuel queue, Neva questions assurances by government that the situation is improving.
They're saying that to calm people's fears, but if there is enough fuel, why am I still in a queue?
In the sweltering heat, he can't find anything to quench his thirst because there aren't any soft drinks. It's something else that's in short supply, but the one that's worrying authorities the most is the public's confidence. CGTN, Harare, Zimbabwe.